What is going on, guys? I am Sergeant Tatus, and here's another Team Fortress 2 trading tips. Ooh, look at my items. I got these freaking items. Oh my god. Genuine taunt. Oh my god. Sorry, I had an orgasm there. Damn it, TF2, why you freeze? So anyway, I'm sorry I couldn't get a video out earlier. I just decided I was bored as hell. Just snowboarding, thought I'd make this. Just checking out the new stuff. Put this in my very sexy sniper class. Sniper, why you no show up? What is this sorcery? There we go. Alright. I think that settles it. Put this on my hoobie. So, for this episode, I'm just gonna go over building yourself up to a very, just building yourself up to a much better series of items. So all you have to do is start with a weapon of any sort. And there's something called Scrap TF. It's a website. Ooh, that guy said 9999. Anyway, I got distracted, sorry. So yeah. That helps you scrap bank and get items for from scrap or two weapons. So what it does, it sends out a bot. I'm not really sure how it works, but it's just a guess from other websites. Send out a bot or something, and then take the two weapons, give you a scrap, something like that. And then I think that would be a good way. Like, if you have scrap to start, that's great, but if you're finding people who are really desperate for items, they might pay a scrap each for your items. So, in a case like that, it's really important to take those offers, because with that scrap, you can get 2 more weapons, and obviously repeat the process. So yeah, I figured, unlike last video, I'm not gonna get too much into the actual trading. Oh, getting rid of that, getting rid of that, getting rid of it. Look at that sexy taunt, rocking along with the song. Really need to disable this. That is awkward. Boom. I have to kill this guy. Just wait. How was that a body shot? What? Alright, yeah. There we go. Sorry about that. So yeah. This is just me an average gameplay. I don't imagine I would get too much into stuff today. So yeah. I don't think there really is much to demonstrate, as it's just a very lengthy process of trading to get yourself up. What's wrong with his arms? Like, freaking dislocated? Rock on, creepy spy grab guy. Alright. Sorry about that. Ooh. How'd that miss? How did that miss? How did that miss? And of course, that hit it. Alright, so basically, like I said before, you're gonna work yourself up, and I think one huge tip that I can give: don't trust yourself in holding on to new weapons. Like, as soon as you get a new weapon, if you find it or whatever, sell it as fast as you can. I'm not joking about that, because we've had stuff like the Hitman's Heatmaker. Those were like a key as soon as as soon as the update happened. And yeah, look how those turn out. Those weren't really what we expected, and now they're a scrap like every other weapon. Same with the vaccinator and whatnot. Those they've gone down the drain, and they're still a scrap like every other weapon. Well, a scrap or something like every other weapon in the game. I think the only weapons that aren't scrap are the craftable ones, and then craftable ones, and there's ones that are high demand. Like the Spicicle and Eureka effect, I believe, are the two. I don't count if there being any more than that, but that's what I believe there is. So, what I didn't really go over the last time was the aspect of collectors. Collectors are people who wouldn't really fall for your average bullshit, so I say. Like, they know that each weapon is the same, and I'm not gonna fall for that, but higher up in the process, when you start to get to bills, high tier vintages, and unusuals, they're gonna play a very important role in your trading career. See, the collectors are people that, should I say, are sentimental about their items. They're the ones who want to hoard their items into mass quantities, either for A, to have a balanced collection, B, to hopefully make a smart investment in those items, or C, just because they like the look of that item. Like, there are craft number collectors, like, I just sneezed all over my head. It's gross. I'm sorry. Alright, like, there's people who are, who would like to get a whole lot of one craft number, like craft 92. That's what one of my friends does. And there are some craft number 1 collectors. Those are like the first weapons that have ever been crafted from that. Like, for example, if you had, like, say you had a sharp dresser, and it was craft 1775, like mine is, then you're gonna enjoy that one, because, well, you're gonna enjoy that one. Anyway, like, for example, if you craft 2 weapons together, then that gets rid of the craft number, so make sure you have a good craft number on weapons you don't want to craft. Well, make sure you don't have a good craft number on weapons you want to craft. Like that. Because bye-bye craft number. And it would say the craft number on there in the game if it's 1 through 100. Alright, so I wasn't really clear on the definition of actual craft numbers because I'm kind of rambling on here. The craft numbers are what number craft it is of that specific weapon. Like, if you were the first person to ever craft that weapon, you would get craft number 1. And if you were number 2, you would obviously get craft number 2 on it. And anything 0 through 100 is very high, and you can maybe get 10 or so keys on the 50 through 90. 20 through 30, depending on the weapon, you probably get 15 keys, and 1 through 5, you can probably get maybe a bud. Number 1's probably 2 buds, I guess. So yeah. There's not really a lot to tell about the craft numbers or collectors, except a collector has really helped me out though. Because one of my friends, well, I got my unusual safe and sound, which I traded for 4 level 0 vintages, which had really interested my friend. So, I sold one, I don't remember what I sold it for, it was 10 keys or something. But no, it was that and a salvage crate for a cheap unusual. And unboxed that, well, I actually got 20 keys from that, unboxed that, got nothing, raged for a little bit. And then my friend, Deathstrike, he's 95, 96 on dual board. Yes, he gave me a bud for him, which I sold for my sniper unusual. So yeah, that's gonna end this episode. Like and subscribe. Add it to your favorites. I'm sorry this episode was really packed with stuff. apologize for that. Have a nice day.